When two hearts beat as one, Yulong and Yang Meimei's unforgettable wedding dress moment. Welcome to Fresh Angle 24H, where every story is seen through a new, touching perspective. Today, prepare yourself for an emotional journey into the world of Yulong and Yang Meimei, two stars who taught us the silent power of true love through the magical film The Fish and the Dragon. Stay with us, because what unfolds will leave your heart full and your soul inspired. Let's dive in. When Yulong first laid eyes on Yang Meimei in her wedding gown, time seemed to freeze. The busy world around them blurred into insignificance, leaving only the two of them bathed in soft light. In that fragile, golden moment, Yulong wasn't just witnessing beauty, he was glimpsing eternity. He realized that life would forever be divided into two parts, before this moment and after. Her simple glance, the way the delicate fabric floated around her, spoke louder than 1,000 love confessions. It was a quiet yet thunderous promise, I am yours. Moments like these are rare, but when they happen, they transform two lives forever. And Yulong knew in his heart, he would never be the same again. A wedding dress is more than just an elegant garment, it is a vessel of dreams, stitched together with the thread of hope and silent wishes. When Yang Meimei stood before the mirror, dressed in white, it was as if every dream she had ever dared to dream shimmered into reality. In the purity of the fabric, in the gentle curve of the dress, she could see glimpses of a future she had once only imagined. Her reflection was not merely that of a woman in love, it was the reflection of a soul ready to leap, ready to trust in another. That dress carried not just tradition, but the powerful heartbeat of a new beginning, a symbol that love, when real, deserves to be celebrated with all the beauty the world can offer. Yulong had always been a pillar of calmness, a man who controlled emotions with iron discipline. Yet as he looked at Yang Meimei, every defense crumbled. His usual steadiness gave way to a river of feelings he could not, and did not want to, contain. One tear betrayed him, sliding silently down his face, speaking volumes of the overwhelming gratitude and awe swelling in his heart. For the first time, Yulong understood what it meant to be so deeply moved that even silence feels too loud. His soul resonated with hers, beating in a rhythm so ancient and pure that words became unnecessary. In Yang Meimei's eyes, he found his truest reflection, a man not of titles or fame, but of raw, unbreakable love. Yang Meimei was always known for her lively spirit and effortless charm. She could light up a room with laughter. Yet standing there, wrapped in a gown of dreams, she seemed to shed her celebrity skin and reveal something even more breathtaking, her pure, unguarded self. Gone was the playful starlet, in her place stood a woman radiating a quiet, powerful devotion. Her journey from youthful exuberance to poised grace was not just about age or experience. It was about love molding her into something even more extraordinary. It was a silent testimony that true love doesn't diminish a person, it elevates them. And Yang Meimei's transformation was the kind that stays etched in the hearts of those lucky enough to witness it. True beauty isn't skin deep, it lives in the soul, and on that day, Yulong saw it shining unmistakably from Yang Meimei. While the world often chases glamour, Yulong's heart saw something infinitely more precious, the strength, resilience, and tenderness woven into every fiber of her being. The dress magnified her elegance, yes, but it was the light in her eyes, the steadfastness of her smile, that captured him utterly. This realization is what makes real love so powerful, seeing someone's scars, fears, hopes, and dreams, and loving them all the more. In Yang Meimei, Yulong found not just a partner, but a soulmate who carried her beauty both inside and out. Each delicate bead, every flowing line of Yang Meimei's wedding gown was a silent storyteller. The gown wasn't just a symbol of today, it was a love letter stitched from yesterday's memories and tomorrow's dreams. As she turned gently, the light caught the intricate patterns, as if each shimmer whispered their shared laughter, late-night talks, and dreams nurtured in secret. Yulong knew in that moment that they weren't just exchanging rings or vows. they were weaving a new life together. The dress captured the sacredness of this passage, a tapestry that would continue growing with each shared triumph and every hurdle they would face hand in hand. In the quiet atmosphere that surrounded them, there was an unmistakable magic, not the kind born of fairy tales, but the rare, grounded magic that only true love can forge. This magic didn't need fireworks or orchestras. It was enough that young Meimei's hand brushed the air, enough that Yulong's breath hitched with 1,000 unsaid words. Real magic lies in recognition, seeing someone for who they are, flaws and all, and feeling your heart whisper, home. And as they stood there, wrapped in stillness and soul-deep certainty, Yulong and young Meimei's love lit up the entire world in a way no audience or spotlight ever could. The wedding dress did not merely adorn young Meimei's form. It became a shining testament to her readiness to embrace the unknown with courage and love. Yulong could see the steel beneath her grace, the fierce tenderness that would one day carry their shared burdens and joys. Every subtle smile, every confident step she took in that gown, proclaimed, I am ready to stand by you, no matter what storms we face. Love is not just sweet words and happy moments. It is a commitment to endure, to believe, to fight together. And as she stood there, luminous, powerful, Yulong knew he had found a woman who would walk with him through every valley and every peak. The air between Yulong and young Meimei was charged with something electric and pure, an unspoken vow. As they gazed into each other's eyes, it became clear that their hearts had long ceased to beat independently. There was only one rhythm now, a steady, shared heartbeat that promised unity, trust, and everlasting companionship. In that magical moment, the rest of the world faded away. No fans, no cameras, no past regrets or future fears, just two souls agreeing, wordlessly but irrevocably, that they belonged together. Their love, born of small moments and nurtured through trials, now soared higher than ever before. Though it was a scene from The Fish and the Dragon, the emotions etched into Yulong and young Meimei's expressions transcended fiction. It touched something primal within all who watched, the universal longing to find a love that sees, accepts, and cherishes without conditions. Their story became not just a tale for fans, but a mirror for anyone who has ever yearned for that one person who feels like both adventure and home. It was a powerful reminder that while fame shines brightly, it is love that truly illuminates our lives, shaping us into our best selves. Watching Yulong and young Meimei, it's impossible not to feel a stirring deep inside, that timeless hope for a love that is patient, kind, and enduring. Their moment transcended the glitter of show business, reaching into the secret corners of every heart watching. They reminded us that love is not about grand declarations or perfect timing. It's about choosing someone, over and over, through seasons of joy and hardship alike. Yulong's tearful smile and young Meimei's radiant composure created a portrait of love that is both tender and unshakable. They didn't just act out a scene, they invited us into a dream we all share, a dream of finding someone who would stand beside us, not just in the spotlight, but in the quiet, challenging hours where real life unfolds. Sometimes, a single glance can carry the weight of 1,000 promises. As Yulong's gaze met young Meimei's, it was as if the entire history of their love was condensed into one silent, electric moment. In her eyes, he saw laughter shared, tears wiped away, challenges conquered, and dreams dared. There was no need for vows spoken aloud, the truth was already written in their eyes, as clear as the brightest star. This is the magic of genuine love. It needs no embellishments, no grandstanding. It lives in the quiet certainties, the whispered affirmations, the touch of a hand that says, I am here, I am yours, I am home. Yulong and young Meimei's shared glance was not just romantic, it was transformational. Through the tender scene in The Fish and the Dragon, Yulong and young Meimei extended an unspoken invitation to all of us, dream again. Believe again. Even in a world that often feels cynical and hurried, they proved that deep, steadfast love is not only possible, it's necessary. Their story whispers to the dreamer in each of us, rekindling faith that true connection can withstand the tests of time and fate. Every heart that watched young Meimei's shy smile, or Yulong's tear-filled eyes found itself daring to hope. Because at our core, we all long for a love that doesn't just adorn our lives, but fills them with meaning, purpose, and unwavering support. Through their portrayal, they reminded us, never stop believing in your own beautiful story. But look closer, and you'll see that it's about far more. It's about the kind of love that transforms ordinary moments into sacred memories. Yulong and young Meimei showed us that the most powerful changes in life often happen quietly, through the silent growth of trust, the patient nurturing of dreams, and the brave decision to love wholeheartedly. Their story isn't merely cinematic, it's archetypal. It reflects the journey all lovers undertake, moving from tentative steps toward a shared path, toward an unbreakable bond written not in ink, but in acts of everyday devotion. In their hands, the fish and the dragon became a mirror for all of us, revealing how love, once true, becomes the strongest force we know. Here at Fresh Angle 24H, we believe that true stories of love and courage have the power to inspire us beyond measure. If today's video touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more beautifully told moments and fresh perspectives. We'd also love to hear from you. Tell us your favorite part of today's story, or share your own love memories in the comments below.